welcome to Health Hits Experience.
The anger is sort of what keeps me going.
This is how change works. Small things all gathered together.
Make sure that the rest of the group knows.
So I need to know that you have my back on this.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience, the mustache shaving competition. I'm your Dungeon Master, Brittany Lee. Welcome back to the show. We are going to get rocking and rolling. We've got some winners at the table already.
Sorry, Rob.
Sorry, you were in the wrong place. Okay, so welcome to the show. Couple things before we begin. It is currently raining here in Erie, Pennsylvania. So if we start to yell at each other, it's because we can't hear each other over the sound of the rain coming down. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on the microphones, but it is very loud. Reminder, if you weren't watching the pre-show announcements, we are going to be wrapping up this campaign on July 17th. That being said, that means we're going until we're going. So last week, we ended right on time. The week before, we were like a little half hour, 45 minutes after. There's a lot of possibilities. I can't be here too long, or I will fall asleep at the table. So we're not doing that. And last thing is, if you like our show and you want to support us, consider donating to CAM. Anything that you do to support CAM supports us, like this lovely floor that you can kind of not see anymore, which is awesome. I don't want to see the floor. And lights that are behind me now, and
right now.
all kinds of fun stuff. So go to bit.ly/Cam Erie donate, capital Cam, capital E for Erie, capital D for donate. And we're going to get rocking and rolling. I am going to stop hitting my microphone, and I am going to start the music this time, because I almost always forget to start the music when we start the show. Wow. And I'm going to try to do my opening narration in a way that is good to listen to. So we're going to find out. Okay. A video begins to play. In the background, we can see glimpses of a messy lab, testing equipment strewn about with computers and paper files alike riddled with mathematics and magical research. An older Nomulan walks into frame, his light blue skin full of wrinkles and his salmon-colored hair sticking up in every direction. The dark circles under his eyes stand out stark against his face. He does a double take as though he forgot he turned on the holocam in the first place. It works. I've figured out how to extend lifespans. Elle was right. We did need shells. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get the cloning processes to last more than a couple months. Cell death occurred much quicker in the experiments than in normal life forms. The solution is consciousness transferal. The life form is placed here in this biosuspension tank with the appropriate leads attached. The tank, which is powered by electricity but infused with millions of crystal shards, is then filled with sequester fluid, which creates organic suspended animation. Sequester fluid must be pumped in through the tubing at the top of the tank. I have not yet been able to automate this process. The tank is then connected to the shell itself. As you can see here, I'm currently using a custom-made droid shell. The droid already has pre-programming, but with the transferal process, the consciousness itself overrides the droid programming. It's possible to vary the amount of consciousness that overrides the programming. I've found some success with these custom emotion suppression chips that I've made here in my lab. The procedure is fairly simple. The startup sequence is outlined here in my notes. Because the magic in these tanks is in the form of crystal shards rather than crystal cores, it works directly with the life form's essence to create a duplication which is then downloaded through the tank's wetware and then uploaded to the shell through the intermediate processing computer. In theory, this process is reversible. My hope is that we could provide this as a service to those who wish to extend their time in this universe while we work to further research on how to slow life form's cell death to a halt. I do not believe that many will enjoy being in a metal shell rather than an organic form. I have not yet tried to reverse the process. I would need to sit down and really do the math. Unfortunately, you can also do everything right in this procedure and it could fail. You have to break the subject before you even put them in stasis in the biosuspension tank. The mind needs to be pliable or the consciousness will resist. I've found success in using 702's total nervous system manipulation method. However, intense physical distress also seems to have limited success. There is a risk with damage to the life form, as that damage can cause fractures in the consciousness. There is a theory that the ongoing energy field manipulation research may also assist in this, but the research is in early stages at the moment. I am recording this in the hopes that my discovery will be a benefit to the Empire. I know there are those following my career with great interest. The video ends. We're gonna jump right back into where we were before, which is everybody bum rushing the door. I wanna know kind of what's going on, how we're doing this. As illustrated here on the map, it's a very small little alcove right in front of the vault door here. And each square is 1 foot instead of your normal 5, because I needed to show how little this room was.
It's very small.
It's very small. So just to reiterate kind of what we saw last week, there were 4 guards, 2 of them playing hollow chess, and then everybody heard the sound of a vault door opening. And last I recall, and no take backsies, you were all gonna go in to see what's going on and maybe do a little 1-2.
Well, it's down at the end of a hallway, right?
It is down
so
at
there
the
was
end
down
of
at the end of a hallway.
So we have some space.
You have a little bit of space.
How much space? How much distance are we talking?
It's not going to be a straight shot. I'm going to say that because I don't want to draw more of this map.
Sure.
That's really what it boils down to.
Do we have like 30 feet?
I'll give you 15.
15. That's really close range. Good thing you have a shotgun,
Yeah.
right? And a minigun.
And minigun.
All right. Okay. Well, let's roll some initiative. While we're doing this,
Might as well.
Might as well roll some initiative here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're gonna roll
shit.
well now. 17.
Okay.
22.
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
21.
Okay.
Which is
5?
terrible.
Oh no, Pearl. You said 5?
Yeah.
Rob,
She hates
you
it
will go
here.
before me. 'cause you have
Yeah.
higher checks.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is good because I don't know what to do.
What did you roll? Oh, 21. Okay.
We both rolled 21s, but Hieronymus goes first. 'cause
Yeah.
he has
Right.
better dex than
Okay.
I
So
got.
let's put some different music on here. I am going to let's roll some initiative for some goons. Oh boy, they're really goons today, huh?
Just gooning all over.
Don't say that.
They rolled a 2. That's a nat 1.
You're right, though. That is big.
That's
goon energy.
pretty big goon energy. And then
God.
I'm going to say, for my sanity, unless you ask for assistance from the NPCs, they're not going to try to take a turn.
Sure.
Because otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
I feel like we bum rushed out and they're like, what the fuck are you
Ishmael and
doing?
Faz are looking at each other like, what? And then Rock Sweat. Okay. So, yeah, cool. Right. So, Hieronymus, you're first.
Yay!
Yeah, what you doing?
Hieronymus is going to Hieronymus is going to run around the corner and then realize, oh, I'm in front. That's not where I wanted to
So
be.
ready to go.
Why am I not behind Cyrus? This is not optimal, but that's okay. Hieronymus is going to. He is going to. Can I delay?
Yeah, you want to. If
you
you
can
want to
hold
hold
your
your turn, yeah.
I'm going to say, Cyrus!
Okay, great. Flux, you're next in the order.
All right, so I'm gonna see Hieronymus do that and be like, "What are you doing?" And realizing that we have like a split second to react, and all of the guards are probably like starting to like look around and shit. I'm like, I'm going to quickly sort of splay my fingers really quick, and I'm gonna sort of begin to create this webbing, and I'm gonna use the web spell. I'm gonna shoot it into that room to capture them because I don't want them running at us.
Do you have like little Peter Parker web shooters?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say yeah. I think it's more fun that way. Did that just fall off?
Yeah, hang on.
I think Flex like hit something on his wrist.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm like,
hit. Ow. Oh,
Full Spider-Man.
fuck.
Hot Joe, hot Joe.
Hot gel, hot gel.
Oh, you're fine. Let me just. This is actually good. It gives me a second to make sure I know what I'm telling you to do. You good?
I'm good. I burnt myself.
Yeah, that was a hot light.
It's a hot metal.
They have to make dex saves.
Okay, everybody got to make a dex
If they
save.
don't, they are restrained, and the room is just filled with webbing now. Like that
Oh,
whole
good.
area.
Okay.
is webbed.
great.
Doesn't
So-
that make it difficult terrain?
It makes it difficult terrain, and if they fail a dex save, they're restrained.
Okay.
Which is really good for you if you just want to throw things in there.
Yeah.
Because they can't leave.
Okay, so the first one is a 12.
That's a fail.
Okay. Next one is an 18.
That passes.
Okay, so we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna number them, and they're going from 1, 2, 3, 4.
That makes
so 2 is good. And 14.
Fail.
Okay. 13. Not
Fail.
gonna make. So there's only one of them who does a cool matrix move.
He's still in the web. He's
Yeah.
just, it's difficult terrain. He's not restrained. by
Yes,
it.
he's not restrained. And restrained does what again?
So as long as you are
Oh, God,
restrained,
this is
you
so-
cannot move.
Okay.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. They have disadvantage when they're attacking us, and they
Okay.
have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
So
And do they do like a? Do they have to take an action to break out, or do they get a strength save
they can make a strength check against my spell save DC.
as an
They,
action?
they have to use an action
Yeah.
to do it.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
Web is a really good spell. Block is like, oh, good, that didn't break.
Yeah, you've got your interface device, and underneath it you have like a cool web shooter.
Yeah.
You're just like building out your.
Flip it over.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cyrus, you're.
And I'm ducking back around the corner, by the way. Because, God, I'm not fucking running in there. Are you crazy?
Okay.
That's what we have Cyrus for.
Great, Cyrus, are you going?
Yeah, gonna rage and then go out and pull out the shotgun because doesn't want to use the minigun in the small space.
Yeah, please, everybody use.
I
this.
mean, none of us are.
Wait,
in
no,
the
Cyrus,
room
don't
yet.
use the minigun. Use the minigun. I swear.
Oh, gonna
The webs are flammable.
fuck it. Yeah, okay. Let's do that then. We're gonna use the minigun, and let's see.
You have
what we're getting
advantage.
for
You have
rage.
advantage.
I'm gonna find out what I'm getting for rage.
I know, I'm just letting you know
first.
because I care about you.
Appreciate that.
I really hope this is like in game.
please say something in character for funsies.
It is the tiny bomb again.
You keep getting that tiny bomb.
It's only 3. I only roll 3 apparently.
Okay, so wait, do they have to make dex saves?
Well, they do have disadvantage on
Yeah,
this.
I know. Do they have to make dex saves?
Since they are within 30 feet,
Yeah.
What about the rest of us?
no.
Wait, you rolled a
you have
3?
to do. Yes.
Oh my
It's a
god, I
3.
love it. Sorry, I'm just reading that. I didn't realize it was flavored that way. Sorry, ignore me.
You must make a dexterity saving
Okay, all right.
So all of them.
Talion
They're all,
1.
like, right next to each other,
Lowest
right?
is 5.
throw. No.
Okay. Talion 2. Nat 20.
That one
This guy is
definitely
doing
does.
really
with,
good.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Well, give me a second. Okay, still 15.
It's based on your con, right?
Yeah. So I have to do math. That one.
That should pass.
Yeah, that does pass.
Okay. And 9.
No, that one does not.
And 12.
That one does not either.
Okay, it's this one guy.
This one guy's doing great
Yeah,
today.
he's-
This guy woke up, had his coffee. He's good to go.
He's good to go.
They take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Wow.
Okay,
It's only a d6.
I know. It's just
so
Really
2
light
damage
them up.
per, right?
yeah, 2 damage. Per.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is the vault door still opening?
It's still
Don't worry,
opening.
it's getting cotton web now.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cyrus,
wanna-
that's your turn.
Oh no, you have to shoot things, right?
Okay. Oh, that's right. That was
Yeah,
your
the bomb
fun
just kinda
rage.
Oh boy. All right.
Get him.
Fine. Jeez.
Fuck
Get him,
'em up.
buddy.
You have advantage.
I know I have advantage. Good thing I had that advantage. So that would be 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yes.
Fuck. I don't even have the fucking thing pulled up right now. God damn.
Oh, you looking for a minigun?
Yes.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Ah,
jeez.
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 Ah,
I thought I
jeez.
had it, and I do not, apparently. I do have it.
Just roll 80
Fuck.
d6. I think that's.
I think that's
Roll
accurate for the
eight-
minigun.
yeah,
Close
definitely.
enough, Yeah.
You physically in real life will take damage.
Ah, so 14.
And then it adds your rage and strength to
14.
damage.
So that's a 20. For
20
damage.
for damage.
It's a minigun.
I see this.
Should have brought the maxi gun.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Pick a number between 1 and 4, but not 2. or I guess 2 if you want. Who?
Dice says 2.
The dice says 2. All right.
This fucking guy.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, the guy that was doing great is not doing great anymore.
He was getting away with way too much.
You're like,
doing
you
great, and then you
specifically?
shot him.
Okay.
You have another attack.
Oh.
Did only that guy get hit?
No, because I had to pull out the weapon.
Oh, you didn't have it out. Right.
No.
That would do it. It is a minigun.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
fair
you,
enough.
you just aim at one guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless I hailstorm, but I didn't.
Okay, you
hailstorm.
didn't do
That's for
that.
later.
So
That's for later.
That's for later. Actually, you know what? Let's increase the music here.
I'm gonna have to keep a tally of this shit now.
Okay. So
For some reason, I just imagined Cyrus was walking around with this thing.
No.
I mean, Cyrus is busy carrying PM, so.
Well, he got put down a while ago. It's fine. He's around. He's out now.
okay, Hieronymus, are you taking your turn now? Or are you when are you holding this till?
Hieronymus will jump in now.
Okay, Hieronymus, what are you doing?
So these guys are all kind of standing up and being shot and all
They're
the rest.
being
That's-
shot and they're being stuck in webbing. So
Yeah,
there's a
so
lot of
the,
things happening.
So the one chucklehead who got shot up really good. How chewed up is he looking?
Not great.
Not great. Fantastic.
You want to just double down on this one guy?
Yeah,
It's called being a team, Brady.
that's right.
Everybody else gets a chance to get off scot-free. You guys do this as like an intimidation tactic. You pick one guy and you're
No,
like,
it's good
It's called good
strategy.
strategy.
it's not.
Would the rest of you like to be adopted?
Now that we've killed your friend,
Now we've shown how.
It'll just be like the 4th time we've done it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
did you say now that we've shown you how easily you can die?
Not incorrect.
That's what you do with the fucking rock squad. So
And technically Schmel.
and technically Schmel.
Schmel
There's
thought
no
he would.
technical
Schmel was our
about
friend
it.
before we killed his friend.
That is
to
true.
be fair.
Yeah, but because you charmed him.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but
Duh.
technicalities.
Yeah.
All right, so Hieronymus is going to mock this guy. Whoa, that's a great job of catching bullets you done there, pal.
Oh no.
So he gets to make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Oh God. Okay.
He could dodge, but can he mentally dodge?
Well, who are you aiming? You're aiming this at the guy that just got bombarded.
Yeah. He's the one who's been
Number
catching
2.
bullets.
Right. That's a 19.
This guy's incredible.
I know.
What the fuck is he doing
He
here?
had his Wheaties
Does he have
this
disadvantage
morning.
on that too, or just the
Nah,
dex
just
stuff?
deck saves.
All right, cool.
Also, by the way, they have a feat that makes it so that they have advantage when they're next to allies. So it's just moot now.
Have advantage on attacks,
Uh-huh.
but we would still have advantage on them because they're still restrained.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
We'll just not go near them. It's fine.
in this small ass room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we'll get
anyway,
right on
he is apparently too busy being hurt to
Yeah.
notice
It doesn't
that I'm
hear
making
you,
fun
like,
of him. Yeah. He's still got the ringing from the minigun shells in his ears. So Hieronymus is going to use the help action on Pearl Riddicy and say,
See, it's good.
Pearl, light him up.
Get him.
Get him.
You got this.
Get him.
Did you specifically say that we shouldn't use fire because then it'll get rid of your web?
Not actual lighting. Just
Right. Okay, hold on. Well,
Wait, do we want to set the webs on fire? Or we do.
We
wanna
don't.
know?
we don't because then they'll be gone. Like
Yeah, and
they
then
will
they won't be
take
restrained
slightly extra
anymore.
fire damage, but then the webs are gone, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
better
which
off
is
with the webs.
butt
Yeah.
cheeks. Unless we can kill them all at once.
which would be awesome. Mm-hmm. We'll save that for the end, I guess.
A lot of my attacks are fire-based. by
If
the
you
way.
really want to throw a fireball in there, I won't be mad at you.
Fine.
I mean, fireball versus the web.
The web will burn for 1 round, so that would
So
be.
they'd get blasted with a fireball.
It
and
would be
then it would-
until your turn, and then it would be gone.
So that's good. So it's.
I mean, that's pretty good.
yeah.
Fireball.
Why did we even ask, really?
Really.
So anyway, I start blast.
Yeah. Okay.
She's watching all of you guys go and then be like, oh, Jesus Christ.
So
DC 15 dex save.
dex save.
Cyrus,
Great.
don't use the shotgun. It'll burn the...
I'm rolling with disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're taking too long.
13 for number 1.
It fails.
Fails. Okay. 12 for the guy that just got riddled with bullets.
Fails.
That one. So that guy is not doing great.
He's fine.
And 8 for the 4th one.
Great, they all fail.
They all fail.
And that's 20 fire damage.
Okay.
To all of them.
To all of them. Yeah.
Well, okay. So
Good to
let's
know.
see if I can figure out
Very average.
how to do this in a way that is fun to look at.
Graphically describe how their flesh melts off, please.
Please, please.
Let me just real quick.
And then the webs that are currently on fire.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
Yay,
Yay.
he's dead.
Yay! Fuck that guy in particular.
We're all just like, we're all just peeking around the corner, right? We're all like,
Yeah.
and then like leaning back in.
Okay.
Like one of
You're
our
in a
heads on the bottom.
You're in
was-
a
Yeah.
hallway. There is no cover. You're in a hallway. You're in a hallway. You're in a hallway.
It's okay.
You just said the hallway curved away,
It-
though.
Like an angle.
Yeah, so I just duck back around the angle.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna
Oh, look at that fire.
There's your angle.
There's your.
Yeah, all right, then I'm like, I'm like over
But
here.
all right, great. Okay, so Pearl's turn, and it is, so fire is happening, right?
Is it the guard's
Cool,
turn?
Cool, it is the guard's
All right.
turn.
They take 5 points of fire damage because the web is on fire.
That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem at all, because...
Combo.
Let's see. This is going to be great audio for the listening audience.
It's gonna be really good.
It's
we need
really
to start. We need to start beatboxing or something.
Yeah, that's what we
What is
need.
it? Boots
Okay,
and socks?
So,
Oh.
um,
Oh, I see.
Man, that's crazy.
We're just really trying to really confuse our listening.
Are they walking through the
For
fire?
those of you listening in on the radio right now, there are more Zolarians walking into the room.
yeah,
A lot more.
Now there is still a web there.
they're coming out the door. How about that?
Okay.
And
And they fell into a burning
yeah.
ring of fire.
there is fire happening for sure, but the ones that have
Fuck me.
appeared,
It's sticky fire. They're walking through napalm.
they're
Wow, that's
behind.
really awful.
Yeah.
They're behind. They're behind. Wow, this is gonna be how this stream is gonna go. I think, is me just repeating the same thing 20 times.
Yes, yes, yes. Zolarians.
You're gonna interpret what I'm trying to say.
We
Okay.
need- We need a Brity interpreter.
Okay.
That is horrible rage on her end.
Okay. So the problem is that I am having a time. All right. Cool.
You said
Cyrus,
each-
you're in the way.
You
You're-
said each square is 1 foot.
is
right?
1 foot. Cyrus, you're getting blasted.
Yeah.
Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Anyways, it started blasting.
So they're not in the room yet, right?
They're out of the door. They're behind the door is open, and
Okay.
they are behind the wall of fire. And one of them pulls out a plasma rifle and gets you for 6 force damage.
Okay.
Just gotcha, huh?
It just you
You
got.
got God.
Got
And 19. Oh, you're getting got 7.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Well, actually, you know what? I gotta reroll that because that's the wrong weapon. 15.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Oh, buddy.
Oh God. Okay. Great. And so the next one comes out and see whoever's in the way, which so far it looks like is Cyrus and Pearl. Great. So Pearl, you're getting blasted with an 18.
Jesus.
Shield.
14.
Oh, you shielded it.
I
though.
shielded. It doesn't hit.
Okay, great.
Sick.
22.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Just hits.
12 force damage.
No, I don't have anything I can do. Sorry.
Okay, so that's 2 of them. And Hieronymus, are you within view?
I am probably, if that's how the thing goes, I'm probably right back here near Pearl, so probably. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You're
we'll say
also
sure.
getting blasted.
That's good. I like getting
Does it
blasted.
18 hit?
Yes, indeed
God,
it
they're
does.
fucking mad. 9.
Well, yeah. I mean, we.
Yeah, I'm.
We stuck them all down and then lit them on fire.
Yeah,
So,
lit their friends on fire.
you know, in their defense,
coworkers.
I would have been mad too. Okay, fair. If my coworker was on fire,
If you let my coworker on fire, I'd be a little bit upset.
Yeah, like they're not.
it
okay.
depends how new these guys
If somebody
Yeah.
set you on fire, Britty, we'd have your back.
Oh, thank you.
are. Yes, we would also shoot.
I'm glad you
whoever
see
did
me
it.
as a coworker and not a friend. Does also a 15 hit?
15 is going to hit me.
Okay, great. 10 force damage.
Nice.
And then the last one here is going to follow the first one's lead and shoot at Cyrus, which is a 9. So that one
does not hit.
Does not hit.
That's possible.
How about a 24?
I think that might hit just
Just a little bit. Okay, great. 12 force damage. Great. So here's what happens: is the door had been opening already, right? And before they had a chance to come out, webs, fireball, just like bam, bam. But they saw it through the crack of this door opening, and so they had in that like 6 seconds, 12 seconds were prepared, and all of them had pulled out their big plasma rifles and just started blasting. And they're wearing full body armor, helmets and all. You cannot see their faces. You can just see the big Z on their chests.
Cool guys over here.
Their armor is a silver and black. It blends in a little bit into some of the shadows in the walls, and their faces light up as the plasma fires. This bright blue bolt goes boo, boo, boo. And so what happens is we hit everybody but Flux and PM and the NPCs.
I
who
ducked
are-
around the corner
Yeah,
just
you're
in
like,
time. I'm like, nope.
Okay, so that's going to take us back to the top of the order, but that does mean it is your turn. So what are we doing?
Okay. So I'm gonna peer back around the corner. I just saw Pearl like deflect a shot and then get hit, and I'm like, no. So I'm going to quickly sling that gigantic sniper rifle off my back, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is a really tiny room. And I'm going to I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sort of grab Pearl, pull her to the side just slightly, and I'm gonna have PM sort of set up in stance, and I'm gonna put the rifle on his back. Now this gun has disadvantage at this range, but they're all restrained, so it should just
Well,
negate
the new
it.
ones aren't restrained.
I know, but that doesn't matter. It's only the first guy that matters.
Well, how long does it take? It's until their turn.
Yes. Well, it's until your turn, and then the
My
one's
turn.
gone.
And then the
Okay,
webs
so
are
they
gone.
are
It's
still
one
restrained.
full
Okay,
round.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm going to step around the corner, and I'm going to line. I don't know if you can see me on the map here. I'm gonna sort of like nudge in this way.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to shoot it so that it hopefully pierces through all of them. So it's gonna hit that first guy that I'm looking at, pierce through to the guy behind him, and then pierce
So
through to the guy behind him.
4, 3, and
The two flaming
7,
guys on
8.
the bottom, and then the two guys behind them.
Yeah, so I know my numbering is not great.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't really know, so.
I'm following you. I see what you're trying to accomplish here.
So I'm mounting it on PM here, so please don't fucking miss. I'm begging you. Okay, so that's a plus 12, so that's 19 to hit the first guy.
Yeah. I need to pull up information. That does hit. Yes.
Okay, so the 19 hits, and then I'm gonna quickly roll disadvantage for the last 3. So the guy right behind him, because it's a piercing round.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was insane. 28. That was disadvantage. I know.
To hit the guy behind him.
Yeah, and then the two guys, the other two guys.
Uh-huh. So
That's 18.
that does hit.
And then the other guy, who's like shoulder to shoulder, which they should
Yeah.
not have done.
They're coming out a door.
I know.
It's a very small room.
Is a 21.
Jesus Christ.
All 4. Hey, look, this gun jammed on its very first shot. It better fucking work on the second one.
Okay.
I mean, they shot his
Right.
girlfriend, so.
Yeah, Flux is angry. All right, 1 sec. Let me
power of
quickly roll
love.
The
damage.
power of love, man.
1 sec. 30 points of piercing damage to all 4 of them.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck did you build?
I built a railgun.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, you did.
And I built a mounting chassis into my crab so that I have a higher to hit chance.
Fair.
And I gave myself synthetic eyes that give me zoom lenses.
Fair.
Okay.
I was ready for this mission.
Yeah, no, I could tell. Much more ready than anyone else here.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the gun didn't immediately break again, because that would have been awkward, honestly.
Well, it will if you keep fucking talking about it.
Yeah, you're gonna jinx yourself.
So yeah,
okay.
I'm kind of gonna nudge Hieronymus into the wall and be like, sorry.
Okay.
How are they doing?
I've
Oh, they-
shown you
they
on
all
the map.
died.
Yeah, they all died.
I killed 4 people.
You
in
4
one
in
shot.
one go. And my notes were not correct. Hieronymus should have gone before you, but this was cooler. So, Hieronymus, what are you doing?
I got a few of them down for you. You want to go get the rest?
Hieronymus is going to attempt to use his telekinetic abilities and grab one of those Zolarians
Okay.
that are standing in the doorway that are not in the flaming webs.
Okay.
And he's going to try to pull them into the flaming webs.
Okay. All right, cool.
fun.
So what
so
do I
it's
have
a
to do?
strength DC 15 save.
Okay,
for this.
strength save.
Pretty cool, actually.
And I'm just gonna roll for both of them.
I'm only doing one of them.
Oh, just one? Okay.
Yeah, I can only
All
do
right, then I
shoving
will
stuff.
we'll roll a whole different dice so I'm not tainting it. 23.
Ow. Damn it.
That bitch is strong.
this guy, the armor is made for each life form, like it's specifically custom made for each one. The guy is buff.
Oh, I probably
Why?
go for the non-buff guy.
Oh, Brittany, I didn't clarify. I went for the weak noodle back there.
Well, the weak noodle also buff. Slightly skinnier.
Buff noodle.
It's a rigatoni. Okay.
You can't bring up noodles around the pasta queen.
Okay.
Or the guy who
monarch.
has a definite affinity for noodles.
True.
That's true.
Lots of noodles happening. Okay.
So
too
anyways,
hungry.
then we'll use our bonus action to give Cyrus some bingity bangity boom bahs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are words.
Hell fucking yeah. I want to know what that means.
Means light him up. Light him up. Minigun him. Hit him. I don't care. But you got advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. They're already on fire.
Yeah, they're already on fire.
Okay, great. Cyrus. Hieronymus volleys it over to you.
I mean, you might as well still use
What-
the minigun.
What do we do? A minigun again?
I'm gonna use minigun, but first, bomb goes. Yeah, bomb goes first.
Okay.
Bum, boom, boom.
Bongo. Ooh.
Oh, at the end of the turn. Okay, no, bomb does not go first. Wish bomb would went first, but going to shoot. Thank God for advantage. Nope, that was 3 threes.
But the
that was
gun-
2 threes
the
in a
gun's
row.
already out, so that
Gun's
means you get
already
another
out,
attack,
so I
right?
do get a second attack.
Wait, does it jam on a 3? I think
It 3 plus?
I think it jams on a 3.
3
Liz.
plus?
That makes more sense.
3 plus 3 plus 3, so it'd technically be a 9.
No, it's on the die roll.
God! It does jam then. Fuck. Bye.
But that makes more sense.
Makes more sense though.
Then
Yours
you
did
then you
so
missing
well.
point blank.
Literally, James is like,
Yeah, the
Flux.
guy who's like this in the web, and you're like aiming right at his face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flux. Damn it.
Toss
Throws
it
the
on
gun.
the ground.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
Gonna pull out the shotgun, but can't fire. But you're gonna get a little bit of a bomb to the face.
Uh-huh. And what does that do for me? what do I have to
You got a dex. Gotta make a dex,
Dex save, and this is everybody?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody who's left alive is within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save. The first one is a 12.
So that one. Oh, that one. It's.
So the fails the save. Okay, great. The next one definitely fails because that's a nat 1, but the one next to him got a nat 20.
Yeah, that one.
So there's only one guy who's like doing
Take
good.
another 2 damage, because
Oh,
that's apparently
great.
the only damage I can successfully do.
Well, here's the fun thing for you specifically.
I don't like the way you said that.
This guy was not doing well. So
good.
he died. Hey! The guy on fire is just out.
Hard to
got-
recover after you've been lit on fire.
Yeah,
I
some
think.
smoldering armor happening there. But the 2 that are in the doorway are relatively fine. Okay, Cyrus and Pearl. Fuck. What you doing?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
You said Cyrus and Pearl, and I was like, what?
Tag team.
tag team. Go. No.
Cyrus is gonna throw Pearl.
Again. Woo. All right, Pearl. What's happening?
So the ones left, the ones in the very back,
Yes.
are they still behind the door, or are they like fully in the room?
They're fully in the room.
Okay.
I will say that we've moved a little bit. Oh, Boise, it's
So they're in the web then.
They're out of the range of the door.
So yes.
Sure.
So make a deck save.
All right. I'm being very nice
Didn't
to you.
the web disappear?
now.
Look,
Start
you
at
told me
Pearl's
how big
turn.
the room was, and I filled the entire
Does
thing
it
with
start
web.
at Pearl's
Yeah.
turn or the end of Pearl's turn that the web's gone?
End.
And
Okay.
well, 20 and 15.
15 fails.
Okay.
So the guy who rolled 15 takes 7 points of fire damage,
Okay.
and he's restrained.
Okay.
The other guy, it's just difficult terrain, so they can't move very well.
Okay. Yeah, in this 10 feet of room.
They're like, this is
For,
like the
for
worst.
the next like 4 seconds.
Yeah, right.
But it's a really, really sucky 4 seconds.
Eh.
Not great. Okay.
I'm going to attempt to just firebolt the one that's lower.
Sure.
The restrained guy.
I
why
have the
not?
restrained one being the one, the top one.
You've advanced.
Ooh, that is a nat 20, baby.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And that makes it a 27
Oh,
to hit.
To hit, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Well,
yeah.
clearly we see who the power couple is in this encounter.
Yeah, for real.
Is what it is.
That
That is, it rolled extra damage because it was
As a
a nat
nat?
20.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna calculate it.
Wow,
I'm
you
not
just, like,
even
blew
gonna
that guy's head off.
calculate it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we're not even gonna.
She hates it here. There's all this shit happening. She just wants to be done. Get the fuck out of the way. Sorry
Okay.
if I spit on you.
Cool.
Not the first.
Wow, you gotta tell us more about your past job history, man. Or unless that's outside of work.
No comment.
Just looks away.
Okay.
Got one guy left here to hire.
So you're still alive.
You want a
Would you
job?
like to join?
This time we decide to do it backwards and kill everyone except one. We hope that you're cool.
They're getting harder to intimidate, so we need to kill more every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Pearl, did you move in front of Cyrus to do this?
I'm holding you behind me.
No.
Okay. So you're aiming over people's heads, is what
Hold
I'm
on.
hearing.
I believe.
Cyrus is standing in the middle, so there's
Yeah.
probably at least sides.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just. This is gonna hit Cyrus.
Yeah.
You want to be the
Who
fucking
we
meat
want.
shield? You can be the fucking meat shield.
You are, in fact, the meat.
Okay.
Damn it,
Does a
back.
15 hit?
Fucking meat shield. Yes.
Okay. Take 12 damage.
This last guy's fighting for his fucking life.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
take
It's a 24 hit. I hate everything.
You
All
hate
right.
that your
He's
guys are
big
doing
man.
well,
I don't like it. Okay. 13.
and it's all forced, so Cyrus is just getting.
That one. That one actually does not hit.
Okay.
The Lord.
Oh, thank God.
Why?
Wait.
No, it's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit.
24 to hit.
24 to hit. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
damage.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't resist that, huh?
You don't resist a 24.
resist
Not
24?
force damage.
Not force damage.
Okay. All right.
God, we need to heal you. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Don't
Good
look at
thing
me.
we
I'm
have
a
coffee,
fucking
right?
wizard.
Yama gave us a bunch of coffee.
We do still have the coffee from last mission.
Yeah, there you go.
I got healer one for you.
Okay. Hieronymus, you're actually the start of the turn.
The web has at this point, by the way.
What are you
Gone.
doing?
Done.
Is it me?
Yeah,
It's
there's
you.
no web. Just
Awesome.
one guy who is surrounded by corpses.
And probably kind of fucked up.
All right, so first things first, we are going to say, Cyrus, come on, walk it off, Healing word, 8 points, boom.
Is that what you say canonically?
Yes.
Yeah. Cyrus just gives a thumbs up.
Sorry, did you just say healing word? No.
And that is that's a bonus action. And so now that all the flaming webs are gone, Hieronymus is going to jump past Cyrus, step up in this guy's face, and say, "Hey, nice to meet ya!" And then stabbity stab.
I like that you had to step over at least one corpse to get there.
Yep.
Like, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
So
What's
that's
that
going to
looking?
be a 19.
That does hit.
And it's 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That is really good, but this guy is now just upset.
Yeah, a little upset. He wasn't already upset by all his friends being
You
dead.
go mad.
Like he's already.
Big mad.
Be mad. He do like this.
What you gonna do? You gonna hit me with your stun baton?
There's something very horrifying about saying that right after you basically just slashed at his throat with a straight razor.
He's still alive though.
What you gonna do?
Do that. Well, this guy is fine. This big buff noodle man.
buff noodle man.
Will you hit Hieronymus if you do that?
I'm not going next. I clicked it on accident. So
Okay.
Flux's turn is
Flux
next
is
anyway.
next. I was just trying to pull up
Well, it's the guard
stats.
first, right? Or no, wait, Hieronymus and then me. Right. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot how the order works.
The guards are at the very end.
They are the last. Yeah, they
so,
rolled very low.
That's why I felt confident stepping up to the last guy and
Yeah.
stabbing him. 'Cause
PM is going to scuttle up right next to you, and he's going to like sort of go like halfway up the wall. He can't climb walls, but he can kind of like prop himself up. So he's kind of like behind. I can't actually move him, so you could just have to imagine. He's kind of like behind you, so you're sort of flanking him. So that's the idea that I'm trying to get across.
Is there enough room?
I don't know.
sure.
That's why I have
Plenty
my
of
turn.
room.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me because you should be able to.
I can't.
Move
So,
around.
anyways, he's just gonna make an attack.
Great.
So that's, I believe, a 22
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which side
What?
of that flanking?
He's flanking, so he's on the other side of
Oh, I see.
Hieronymus.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that'll do the. Oh God, that'll do 4 points of force damage,
He's so mad.
which is fine, obviously. And then Flux is going to. I'm not risking using the sniper rifle. I'm going to pull up my regular rifle, and I'm going to take. I'm going to sort of scooch over here, and I'm going to just like take a shot at him. It's pretty low. 17.
That does hit.
Oh, good shit. I love it when a plan comes together.
Plan.
Blast him.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Was that
15
a
damage.
sneeze?
15 damage. Yes.
15?
I had to like crunch myself so I didn't sneeze into the mic.
Yes. It's great.
15 points of
Destroyed.
piercing damage.
Okay. I'm sure Molly appreciates that.
This guy's still alive? Damn. Is he like horribly beat to shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to take another shot. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Not natural, just 20. Oh wait, is that a D8? That's a D8. That's not a D12.
It doesn't fucking matter unless you get a nat 1.
8 points of damage.
Doesn't fucking matter. He's dead. You had 2 points left,
Great.
so you killed him.
So yeah, so PM rips into one side and I just shoot him in the leg and then shoot him in the face.
Should have let
Right.
Cyrus's grenade kill him.
In this tiny room.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna kick the nearest guard and then walk over and pick up my sniper rifle again.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Great. I'm gonna get us out of the battle music.
Sling the rifle over my shoulder, immediately walk over to Pearl. Are you alright?
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. Thank you.
Right. Cyrus,
Yeah.
you're bleeding from your face.
Little bit. A little bit.
Gonna reach out of my bag and I'm gonna pull out my coffee that Yama got us. There you go.
Okay. Is this?
She said it has, I don't know, special properties or something.
Sure, gonna drink it. And what is that?
It either heals you or it's like drugs. So that'll make you feel like you're healed.
Are you certain that that's the wisest thing?
He's already downed it. It's way too
Yeah,
late.
I think I just had that as a regular
right,
healing potion,
okay.
which is 1d4.
Okay.
I think a regular is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I think you're right. I was thinking of the other thing that I've done today that I have in my
Plus 2.
notes. Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
7.
How do you look?
A little better.
Not a lot better though.
Not a lot better.
God, I'm not exactly a healer, but sure.
I'm gonna become my healer in this party.
I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and I'm gonna give you a cure wounds. Because holy shit, you look terrible. And we're about to go into that door.
Yeah, just a few extra green cracks and stuff like that. It's fine.
Is there like green and copper happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll fucking, here, take 11 points of healing. That was an entire second level spell slot.
Hey, I'm at half.
I will never play a cleric.
You complain too much.
I'll give you one more. I'll give you a first. I'll give you a first level heal.
No, wait.
What?
Okay. I was gonna say I'm also pulling out the Yama's drinks. She gave us
Okay,
each
sure.
one.
If you have that, then I won't.
Yeah.
Half casters.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be.
I'm going to go to Pearl, and I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders, and I'm going to begin casting Mending.
Is that how that works?
We talked
yeah,
about
we
it
talked
a very long
very
time
long
ago.
time ago.
Cool.
Because you are, in fact, a robot.
True.
It does take a minute, so I'm going to
Yeah.
have to be here for a hot
Well, it's
second.
not like we gotta rush through now. We kill them all.
Oh, we don't know what's behind that door.
Gonna-
So while he's over there fondling Pearl,
It's very tender.
and well,
I gotta go.
so Hieronymus is going to kind of look away uncomfortably, going, "I don't know what you two are doing over there, but I'll give you some privacy."
Yeah, we decided in the middle of a mission to get hands.
Hey,
Tentacles are going all the way around.
Oh no!
Hieronymus does
Hey.
not judge.
You tell me now. If it's not canon,
It's absolutely not canon.
I'm making it a problem for you. Okay.
All right, so while they're doing all that, Hieronymus is just going to go peekity-peek inside that vault door and see
Okay.
what can be seen.
Yeah.
You know,
so
stealthily, kind of like peeking.
The door's completely open now. It was a combination of like there was a bit of a part that swung open and then the rest of it slid back into the walls. So it sticks out a little bit, but it's not fully like there's a big door in your way. And you can see inside. Everybody
Oh,
can
okay.
see inside.
Oh, all
yeah.
right.
And you see an antechamber with two very large electronic devices that stand in the way of a path through another door on the other side. And roll me investigation to just see if you can kind of figure out what they are without. Actually, you know what? Perception, because
Oh.
investigation means you're touching the things.
All right.
5 healing, Pearl. 5 points.
Cool.
I could keep doing it, but it depends how long Hieronymus is in there.
15 perception.
Okay. Yeah, there's one you can kind of see. It's a little faded and it's not marked very clearly, but at the top of the arch of the first device it says sanitation system entrance. And then the second one is just very clearly an aura scanner and also a vital scanner.
Okay.
On the second one, so there's two things that you have to go through. Also, while all this is happening, the rest of your crew comes walking up and is like, just Fazer's eyes are just like saucers.
Does she have the cat eyes where they go from like slits to like really big
She's
when
got
she's
bad
excited?
eyes. I don't know what that looks like. She's got so many of them, so all of her eyes
true.
are like really really large,
He's like
and
a spider bat.
a little bit, and that's what you see, Hieronymus.
How long is he in there?
He's not inside. He's just looking.
Oh, you're
just
just
kinda-
looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
While Hieronymus does that, can I search the bodies to see if we can get any like cards or keys or anything?
Yeah.
Your gun just broke.
Or guns.
Or guns. Or guns.
I'll start. Every heal is 1 minute. So if you guys are gonna keep searching, I'm gonna keep healing Pearl.
Okay.
It's another 4,
that's
by the
actually
way,
not
for you,
that
Pearl.
bad.
Cool.
What's your health at right now?
I'm only like 2 points away from being full.
Okay.
I only got hit once, so
All
it's
right,
not
good
too
to know.
bad.
Okay, so actually, I need to roll way more than what I just rolled. Okay, so the 4 that were on fire, their weapons completely they didn't completely melt, but they're like melted in a way that's not functional. And then you can grab stun blades and the plasma rifles from any of the other ones. And then, what did you roll, like investigation wise? Because obviously,
16.
okay, obviously, like the weapons are pretty easy to find. You find on one of the Talions, you find a hollow disc that reads orders on it. It's not on, it's not activated, but it is on there.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna pick up the now jammed minigun.
Sure. Are you activating the hollow disc?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You activate it, and the fun little hollow text pops up that says, "Pause pawn procedure. Success rate too low to continue. Research Illuminod is requesting reevaluation."
Hey guys. It looks like they might have paused the pawn project, waiting for
I'm sorry, did you say bomb or pawn?
pause the pawn project.
Pawn.
Pawn.
P-A-W-N.
Yes.
Got it. Just make sure we're on the same
Which
page.
makes sense because they were playing hollow chess.
That's true. That would be a pause. I just thought that was funny. Ah.
It's okay.
You're allowed to be kind
No,
to
it
each
was
other
really
once in a
bad.
while.
But does mention the Illuminod, so
Which out of character? That's Elmira is not Illuminod anymore. She is the Luminon. Yeah, it's about that. So just FYI.
So what does that mean for us?
Do we even know of this project? I don't remember.
Didn't we hear about? Wasn't that the thing with the whole slew of androids that they were making? Those were the pawns.
yeah.
I believe they were all called the pawns.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So Ben,
They're pausing it then.
that is what the orders say on here.
Maybe it's because they're focusing all their efforts on something bigger for now.
It's
Right.
Or said it's
I mean-
because the
More important.
success rate was too low, and
Yeah.
so they're pausing it because they suck at their jobs.
I thought they were putting it on temporary hold, but it sort of depends, I guess.
yeah, I mean,
Play it
Because of all
again,
this revolution
Cyrus.
stuff. Play it again.
Playing it again. It's the text. I will. Okay.
We're hitting the button and we're all listening intently.
It's not audio based. It's text based.
We're reading intently.
You're reading intensely. I have put in the chat what it says.
Why would
Good
you bother
Lord.
making a hologram of text?
Yeah, I feel like you could just write it on a rock or something.
Why is there a fax machine in space?
so with the
security.
holodiscs, it projects all of the different. It projects your orders out on the holodisc.
I like to think it's
so
very
it
slowly
updates them.
spinning too, so it's like way more inconvenient. Like, oh, come on.
See where it goes.
Pause pawn procedure. Success rate too low to continue. Research Illuminod is requesting reevaluation.
You would think
Got
after all these years they would have gotten better at it.
My guess is it's probably not exactly a easy science. Every time I've researched something like this, it's been complicated as hell.
Well, yes, but they made it work.
I
Maybe
mean-
you got lucky.
Once.
Shouldn't there be enough? I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
I mean,
There's a lot of flukes with science, is the problem. And there's even more flukes with magic, so when you put the two together, you get... Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, either way, if they've cancelled it, that's good for us. It means there's probably less people stationed here, I would think.
Well, how recent is this?
I don't know, actually. Can we
Message.
tell?
I don't know.
Is there a date on it?
Roll. I don't know. Whatever you want.
Investigation, maybe?
If you investigation or
whatever
button
you
pressing
want.
or
22.
Yeah. Yes. It's recent. It's
Oh.
within the time frame. It's after the reports came through to the revolutionaries that they were doing this project, so it's after that dating, but like before a substantial amount of time before you got there. It's not like they just got it when you walked in the door.
Right. Okay. So it's been a little while.
Okay.
It's been a minute, but
Not horribly
So
long.
Not horribly long,
There were
yeah.
some people leaving, probably just changing shifts and stuff. But the project is probably not currently ongoing. It's probably not scientists we're going to be finding.
So do you think that all the people in here are simply guards so that nobody wanders into this part of the cavern?
That's what I would guess. Realistically, if we didn't attack first, they might have even just basically told us to fuck off.
Well,
Not
it's
that I
too-
really regret
It's
doing
too
it.
late now.
I'm gonna kick one of the bodies.
a little puff of smoke comes up.
She's just gonna like pat him on the head.
Cool. So there's a large vault door open with the antechamber inside with 2 very large electronic devices.
It's a good thing they opened that for us. That would have been really complicated if we had to open that ourselves.
So, anybody knowledgeable about electronics want to take a look at those things and make sure they're not
Yeah.
dangerous? Fazro.
Oh,
I'm like holding my hacker stuff, and I'm like,
I don't know. I actually am really good at taking stuff apart, but I don't know what it does.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you should have seen the sandwich maker.
Yeah, it was like so cool.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna start looking around, making sure there's no like security shit that's gonna vaporize us.
Sure. Yeah, roll a investigation.
I'm good at those.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Jesus Christ.
I have a plus 11 to investigation, dude.
Jesus.
So you saw what Hieronymus saw. There's
Right.
a sanitation system entrance. It comes down from the ceiling. It hangs over a small pressure plate platform. There really is no other way around it. It is part of the entrance and exit process. There is a very large aura and vital scanner on the other side of it, complete with a readout monitor on both sides of the aura scanner at kind of like eye level.
Question
Yes.
about aura scanning. Do auras persist after death? We have like 8 corpses here.
You can get 2 of them.
All right. Could I copy it off a dead body using the aura copier?
Yeah, you can copy 2
Okay.
of them, like the ones.
The other
that
ones
are-
have been dead too long.
They've been crispy. They've
They're
been too crispy.
Well,
actually, you know what? I'll let you do 4 because I'll say the fire is what's causing it to be.
Yeah,
an issue.
the main issue we're having right now is that there is currently 9 of us.
Yep.
So we can't all get in. Unless I disable the thing, which I could try. I might as well try it.
Are you bypassing the sanitation entrance first?
So is this like a thing that comes down from the ceiling, like in a pressure plate, like it sucks things up into the sanitation thing? Or is
No,
it-
it's
Like hoses you down, maybe?
yeah,
Yeah.
closer to that.
Gotcha.
I don't know what's gonna come out of that, and I'm nervous.
It's acid.
I think Flux is nervous too. Does it seem like I could, if I disabled the pressure plate, I could just walk past it?
How big is the?
Possibly.
Can you jump over the pressure plate, or is it like it's like a chamber, like a decontamination chamber? More
It
like-
is.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, I see.
yeah. The idea being
I mean, it's a sanitation system. I thought they're gonna flush you into the sewers.
the toilet.
Well, realistically,
no.
it's probably not gonna like kill us.
The
with
idea
acid.
is, as far as you can see, that when you go into this next room, you need to be as like clean as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
That's
just
not
walk through it.
something.
I don't think it's designed to kill us.
Okay.
Unless you're a germ.
Unless you're a germ. Okay. You gonna just walk through?
I don't. Is my spider sense tingling?
Ian's spider sense seems to be tingling.
I don't trust this for shit.
I mean,
whatever.
theoretically,
Flux has seen these before, right?
How about a history check? Because I feel like the answer, and I'll let you roll with advantage because of your whole backstory.
Right. Which is good because I suck at these.
I
Oh
mean,
my
these
God,
guards
I'm so
that just
bad at
came out
these.
of the thing had to have walked through this, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 13.
13.
That's with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you have a vague understanding of what it is, but you've never seen this make a model before. Just standing there like.
That's definitely in
Right.
character. Flux
Flux,
is like,
is
For
I'm
fuck's
pretty
sake.
sure it's a sanitation.
Hieronymus walks through.
Okay. Roll me a con save. Sorry. DC is 16.
Wow, look at this. That's 16.
16.
All right, cool. So, Hieronymus, I don't know if you took any damage, but you get 6 HP back.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
And so you walk through, and a green mist sprays down from a bunch of small nozzles, like a ton of little small nozzles kind of spray this at you. And it tingles a little bit when it touches you, smells like rubbing alcohol and spearmint, and you feel like a little better.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that was?
Just knocking on the glass.
Cyrus is just gonna walk through afterwards.
Oh, you're going to walk through too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel better. You know, it's
Okay.
it's like medicine. They spray you down with medicine.
I just don't trust anything Zolarian.
What happens if you failed a con save?
You
out of
die.
character?
Gonna find out. I'm pretty sure this is a 13.
Yep, that's not great. Cool. Cyrus.
You melt. You just become a puddle of goo.
I'm not.
It's
I'm not
become
gonna play it.
Bully Cyrus Day.
It is certainly Bully Cyrus Day.
Fuck.
Take 8 acid damage.
I knew it. It was acid.
It is
I had a
acid.
feeling it was acid.
And all
damage.
your weapons are gonna roll with disadvantage until after a long rest.
You see, it's dangerous. You can't
Well,
just go
hang
walking
on.
into things.
I want to see how Cyrus. How do you respond
So
to
just
this?
so I understand, this is a hallway with like a hose thing in it. When you step on the plate, do like walls come down and like contain you?
Just kind of like a little airlock situation. So you go in and
Okay. Is it possible for two people to look across the chamber at one another?
yeah.
Okay.
Cyrus is gonna go through, and there would be like little spots that appear through the, through the nice little gold shield that he has that
Yeah.
obviously show burns. And he's like,
Didn't that feel good?
"No, what the, what is wrong with you?
I'm getting really conflicting signals. Was that good or bad?
bad."
I feel like $1 million.
No.
It must just be the species or something. I don't know.
Oh man, I don't trust that at all. I have like a bunch of weaponry on me. I don't want.
Yes, no, don't go in there.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find like a pipe and just like pull something out of shape.
Okay, so if you're going to try to dismantle it, roll whatever you would normally.
Normally
Try
I
to do.
roll for my tinker's tools.
That's what I
for
had a
this.
feeling.
So-
So
Did any of these Zolarian talons appear to have like acid burns on their clothes or their weapons?
Maybe they had acid-proof clothes. Maybe we should have worn their outfit.
Their
That's probably
armor.
a good idea. I'm gonna take out the Medal of Wit that I have in my bag, push it to my forehead for a second. I'm gonna give myself advantage on this stuff for the next hour.
okay.
Still not great. 21.
Okay.
I have plus 11s. I have plus 11s to all my tools. I'm an artificer.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. You figure out that if you follow the archway, you can find like a very small, at the very bottom, like a little area that would pop out if you pull it, and you can reach inside and pull the wires from it. But when you pull it, the nozzles all go off.
So they just start spraying.
They just start spraying. You're gonna roll a con save. Your DC is 10.
Okay, well, I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Plus 5, so 18.
Okay, cool. So the acid sprays down on you, and you get 5 HP restored.
That feels great. You were right, Hieronymus.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Cyrus?
A lot. What? How?
Huh. Are you like allergic to hand sanitizer or something?
I have heard of some pretty nasty allergies with that stuff.
Oh.
Right, well, okay, I feel great. So, anyways, that thing shouldn't work anymore, so.
Yeah, the sanitation system entrance is now powered down. Nothing about it seems like it will be on.
No more cleanliness.
No more clean. Okay, cool.
We're walking in.
You're walking under the aura scanner?
No, I'm gonna disable the aura scanner.
Okay.
It's obviously because it was hand sanitizer and he has all those open wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like
the
it
burning.
got right in. Yeah.
Can I disable it?
It burns.
Roll
Tinker's tools?
Tinker's tools.
Nat 20. So 31.
Okay.
I think someone just died backstage.
Yes, would do. Okay, Molly says she's okay. I forgot that I can be talked to. Okay, great. And you disable the aura scanner. You don't disable the wellness scanner. It's just like
I don't think that does anything.
it doesn't do anything. But everybody's gonna pass through the wellness scanner. I need you to tell me, everybody, one by one, just like general, how is your body doing?
Why did you look at
Are
me?
you asking,
Because you're
about, are
doing
you asking about
bad.
our health?
Yes, I'm asking about your health.
Why
but
did you look at me, Brittany?
Because
Like
you're
the
doing bad.
numbers?
Feeling a little
No.
called out right now.
I'm a little bit over half health, I'll have you know.
Okay.
But potentially there might be a few cracks on the
Okay,
side of
great.
Cyrus's eye
Okay,
right
cool.
now.
What's our walkthrough order?
I think Flux is going first because
Okay.
I just finished it.
Great. I already know what your health is like.
Yeah, the readout looks pretty bad.
It says danger is what it says.
It says like danger, death imminent.
It says danger. Who's next?
Sure.
Okay, Cyrus, yours also says danger.
Great.
Yeah. I think as I walk through, I'm just kind of looking at the screen and then kind of looking back and just being like,
Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, great. Yours says normal. Pearl, you walk through and it says unknown. And Rock Squad, Fazro walk through. It says normal, 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 normal.
Get to Schmel.
what about Schmel?
Schmel
Yeah,
walks
have
through,
Schmel.
and the whole screen starts glitching, and an error message comes up, and then it goes completely black. He doesn't see it, by the way.
Schmel? You just broke the health scanner.
What?
You just walked by it and it broke.
We don't. I mean, it's not like it's the aura scanner.
No.
It's probably on its last legs because you broke the aura scanner.
No, that's not. It scanned all of us just fine.
Did it?
Yeah, it looked at me and it knows a lot about us immediately. And it looked at you and broke.
And it's not. It's a Zalarian.
Something's
equipment.
going on with you.
Nothing's going on with
Can
me.
we not do this right now, please?
He glowed purple earlier, Pearl.
Okay, we can't do anything about it right now. Okay. Also, I did see yours. Yama did give me a drink as well, but I don't drink things, so here.
I'm not. It's not that kind of thing.
Well, it's good to have.
I didn't even get injured. I'm fine.
I don't retract my statement.
It's not like you could drink it anyways.
Okay. So, we enter in to
Right.
a big, white, clean, very, very, very bright lab.
Oh, I hate every part of this.
I feel like we're very out of place.
Not a fan.
You see rows and rows of large cylindrical tanks stretched out in front of you, hiding anything else in the room from view. But you can tell that there's more to the room than just the tanks.
Are there things in the tanks?
Are you investigating the tanks?
Yes, I will investigate the tanks.
Okay.
Don't find your original body. Don't find your original body. Don't find your original
You're gonna
body.
fucking jinx it, Rob.
I think she's gonna find it. And then we're gonna have to fight like a super soulless version of Old Pearl. It's gonna be horrifying.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking around too.
Okay. Well, one at a time.
No,
Okay.
I'm letting her do her thing.
So, Pearl, first thing you see is the first tank you go up to is filled with a pale green fluid, and inside is a blind cat-like life form with a very tattered outfit that you can just make a logo out on that's got 2 fangs and PF on it.
and the readout on the actual monitor in front of the tank says stasis active plus 0.23 cycles, or plus 0.23 cycles, excuse me. Temp, normal. Respiration, normal. Blood pressure, normal. Transfer success rate, 95%. Identification, subject number 444.
Hey guys, do you happen to remember what Mobile's sibling looked like?
We never met him.
Yeah, we never met him.
Because I mean, from what I remember, they're both blind and feline-like, right?
What was Mobo feline like?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had it completely wrong in my head.
Maybe you should listen.
We made a joke about how it could potentially be related to the
Alright,
captain.
I'm gonna roll some. I'm gonna roll some psychic damage.
I just sniped the fuck out of you.
Flux is like, why is my nose bleeding? What
God.
Okay.
Oh shit! Am I dying?
Yes.
And it said something about a transfer.
Transfer success rate, 95%.
Does that mean it already did it, or does that mean that it's a good candidate?
Can we find some kind of documentation, papers, that sort of thing?
Can I plug into this thing? It's been a while since I plugged into something.
What did I make you roll for that? Intelligence, I think?
I think it was just straight
I
intelligence.
think it's just straight intelligence. Yes, certainly. I will
Perla's
let
pretty
you.
smart.
I will let you roll for that.
I crit failed.
Oh no.
Once again, Pearl, there are no ports that fit this.
Flux, when we get back to the ship, could you upgrade the ports I have? I haven't been able to plug into anything for a while now.
What's wrong with USB?
You tell me. I don't know.
Switch to 3.0.
It's an HDMI.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. No, VGA, because that's my favorite.
That's a
No,
downgrade.
wait. We have fax machines. It's definitely like the red,
Yellow
white.
one.
RCA,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite connections. I love RCAs.
Those serial ones. Serial cable.
Okay, great. Anything else?
I mean, I'd like to look at the other tanks too. Just like, I'm like, are all of these filled with people?
Okay. Let's do a pause on that since there's a lot of things. Who else is looking around?
I was looking around for, I'm looking for desks, documents, drawers, anything that might have any kind of paperwork
I think
We're all
Hieronymus
looking
and I are
around.
sort of like
Yeah.
casing the room.
Great.
or
Okay.
computers,
So,
screens, or anything.
due to the fact that this room is fucking ginormous, your walking speed is what you get. So
Okay.
show me on the map where you're going. Pearl, wherever you decide to go, is the tank that you see Mobile's sibling in. We are on the correct map, yes?
Yes.
I believe
Okay,
so.
excellent, great.
Zoom in. This is way zoomed out.
Let me
So
go
if we're
up to,
going
like,
around
one of
the other
first
way,
tanks.
so it's like
Yeah, I just need to like,
I can't even get.
I
to a
can't
wall,
let you
man.
run across the room like a fucking road runner.
Well,
I mean, I could, but it'd take a blade song, and it's a whole thing.
that's true. Yeah, you do zoom.
I do a zoom.
You do a little zoomy?
I do
Okay.
a scoots and a scoots
Okay.
till I do.
So, Hieronymus, you are by the tanks. Do you care about the tanks? Are you investigating the tanks?
I mean, I'm not stopping and pausing. I mean, I'm looking at it as I'm going past. I'm not,
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
sure.
doing
So-
this, but I'm really looking for documentation as to what any of this stuff might mean. is
Okay,
my
roll me a
main goal.
perception just real quick to kind of see what, if you even happen to glance at like kind of the bits and bobs.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, cool. There's a bunch of tanks.
Yep.
Okay, cool. You know what? Until
Can I see what are those purple pentagons over on the side? What do those look like?
That's what you're heading towards?
What do they look like other than purple pentagons on the thing?
Sure. So what you see with what did you roll?
Well, I got a lousy perception, but I rolled a 4. But like I said, I'm mainly looking around trying to find something that might have,
Yeah.
documentation as opposed to
I'll give
just
it to you
tanks.
because it's in plain view. There's
Yeah.
no reason you wouldn't see it. It's a very large orb. It's about 3 feet wide, 3 feet tall, and it's sitting in a docking bay charger on the floor.
Does it look like anything we've seen before? Does it look like anything we may have seen back at the underwater base or anything like that?
It looks like a very beefy version of Otto.
I had that same thought.
Ooh.
Yeah. Otto does have a soul.
And there's 10 of them, which is unsettling.
Okay.
I'm also headed the other direction. We're
So
going
you're
south.
you're looking at tanks. You're looking at
I'm gonna slow down and look at the tanks as I walk by them.
cool. Yeah, just straight perception, I think, for this.
20.
Okay. Tell me this: are you looking at the tanks themselves or inside the tanks?
I think I want to know what's in them
First. Okay.
first.
Cool. There is a tank that you come across that has the same green fluid inside, and inside is a blue squid-like 8-limbed life form, and one of the limbs has a fanged tattoo with PF on it.
Is that Gilgar?
The readout says stasis active plus 0.23 cycles, temp normal, respiration normal, blood pressure normal, transfer success rate 95%, identification subject number 445.
Does it look like Gilgar?
Does look like Gilgar. Why is that the NPC?
Because I stole his wallet.
Kept his driver's license just in case.
Just taking out the idea.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
Wait.
Hold on.
put away the Guns R Us punch card and then pull out the. Yeah, it's Gilgar.
Okay. That's the tank you stop at.
I'm gonna just sort of instinctively kind of put up one of my tentacles to the glass, which I believe looks weirdly similar. We rolled to figure
Yeah,
out.
it was pretty similar.
It's just like, that's uncomfortable. This fluid, have I seen this kind of stuff before? I think I would have, if it's like a sort of suspension stuff. It's meant to keep them under, right?
It's meant to keep them inside these specific tanks.
So maybe not.
So unless you like really were up close and personal, I'll give you a history if you want to see if that's something that you interacted with in the past in some variation.
I don't have proficiency in that, right? No, 16.
Okay. I will say that you didn't interact with them personally. Like, it wasn't something that you personally have experience with, but some of your research and some of your undermarket contacts, and there was like a small version for some kind of like fish market in the undermarket that you kind of had some help with. So you have an idea of what it could be. It's not something that like you know every single detail of.
Right. Anybody find anything? I found that Gilgar fella.
Ooh.
It's the guy I stole the wallet from.
Didn't happen yesterday. I probably don't remember.
When did you steal a wallet?
Check against the far walls, man. There's like giant autos over there.
Oh shit, those do look like giant autos. Gonna walk over that way.
Okay, cool. Are you investigating, Cyrus?
yes.
Okay, cool. Are you looking at the tanks?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that's a 12.
A 12. Okay. Are
Are
you looking in the tank or at the tank?
in the tank?
In the tank. Okay, cool. So what you've stumbled across is a life form inside that just you don't recognize. It is just a life form in a stasis tank. And the readout says stasis active 0.23 cycles, temp 0, respiration 0, blood pressure 0, transfer success rate 0%, identification subject number 451.
That's just straight up a dead body.
I have a feeling that I found one of the failed ones.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks pretty dead.
Yeah, good to know they're not all dead at least.
So do we think these
realize
are
things.
all plasma fangs? Because you found, we think that might have been Mulbo's sibling and, like, what did you say, Gilgar? Gilgar?
Gilgar.
Right.
I mean, I'm not
forgot that all the
surprised they
plasma fangs
captured them,
were
right? They
missing.
probably experimented on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you'd think they'd want to take willing subjects. you know, ones who wanted to fight for the Empire or something.
Well, those are probably severely lacking in most places.
Yeah. When I was growing up, I thought I wanted to fight for the Empire.
Until you
Same.
learned anything else.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Can I look at more of these tanks?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
please.
look at more.
Yeah, I'm starting to look at like the
tanks.
tech stuff because I don't give
Okay.
a shit who's in these things.
Oh, come here, come here. That's a 11.
Okay. The tank that you look at is empty. Just empty.
No, they're just not even all filled. There's so many tanks yet. Interesting.
Looking at another tank.
You're looking at another tank. All right, Cyrus.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Good shit.
So I'm gonna have you see two at the same time. Now again, you're just right next to each other, very close. Are you looking in the tanks or at the tanks?
In the tanks.
In the tanks. Okay. One on your right is empty. The one on your left, very similar. Life form. All the readouts say 0.
Found an empty one and another dead one.
Anybody finding any tech things? Maybe sketches for maybe these pawn designs or files or anything? Or I don't know, scraps left about? I'm looking for those things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you that close to the orb?
I'm wandering like along that wall between the tubes and the orbs.
Okay.
What are the
They
big
don't look like they're
rectangles
active,
along
right?
the middle
They're just
there?
sort of sitting there?
When you get within 5 feet of it, they power on.
You fucking poke one?
No.
I swear to God.
Does it just like start like humming? Does it like float or something?
It just powers on.
Gonna
I
look
don't
at
like
it. Does it have any? Does it look like it has like vision,
Weaponry?
optical sensors?
It's very similar to Otto.
Ooh, that is ominous. I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. When you step outside of its range, it does power back down.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at those later. Ugh. Is there like work tables? Is there files anywhere? Or is it just a room full of tubes?
You gotta keep moving.
I'm walking,
All
man.
right, well, so what are the big
It's a trap and we were
horizontal
walking into it.
things? I walked up to one of them.
Okay, you walked up to one of the big horizontal things
Yeah, we're literally doing the exact same motions.
of the same motion.
Pincer maneuver.
Yeah. Nobody will
Yeah.
see it coming because we don't like each other.
Okay. Roll me another investigation, please. I also need to.
I love how ominous that music got when I stepped through that hall. It was like, da-da, I'm like,
I
nope,
didn't
nope,
like
nope.
it. I didn't
18 on the
like it.
investigation.
Investigation. Okay, excellent. Let me just real quick. I've forgotten a thing I wanted to add to the map.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
It's a boss.
It's not.
Almira just descends.
I'm having a hard time though. Is the problem? It's not letting me do what
They
I
look
want.
like autos, but they're actually beholders.
Oh,
Space
God.
my
beholders.
fucking
All
God.
10 of
10
them.
of them? Oh my
Maybe on the
god.
right.
Beholders. Do you know how many laser beams that is every round, Rob?
So
Okay,
I
there we
want to
go.
say I'm very concerned about the
Um,
fact that there are some that are alive and that we also have these auto-like creatures on the very side of the wall. And it's not something that Cyrus would notice, but it's really freaking me out.
No, yeah, they probably put people's souls into
But like, there are people that are
Autobots?
quite literally in here. Just saying.
They're
Right.
fine, even though all the readouts say 0.
Okay, you rolled an 18.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So between the rows of tanks,
Not
there
worried about the
is
ones
a
that say
gap.
0.
There's very tall, open shelving, and it stands where the tanks would be.
Okay.
And filled inside are clean, white humanoid droids who have no faces, and they are held on hooks in the thin dividers between the storage units.
Hey, these look like those droids that grabbed you and attacked us, don't they, kind of? Although not broken.
Yeah, they're a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Don't poke them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that this time. That hurt a lot last time. Huh. Gonna kind of like look at them. Do they look like they're have any like power going to them or anything like that? Or are they just like basically empty shells?
Hieronymus, I've drawn a thing next to you.
Yes. I was just about to ask about that.
Yes, and I
Drawn
will.
thing.
I will say that you see it because they had an 18.
Yes.
So you were looking through the shelving unit, and you see all of these droids hung up like suit jackets in a closet, and at the end is what appears to be a droid dismantling unit. There is no power to the unit anymore, but inside, strung up like a marionette, is a cracked and scratched up droid.
The look of disgust on your face was
I'm
so
not there,
strong.
so I'm just over here in my own world looking at bodies.
Hey, at least yours have been alive.
Maybe.
So Hieronymus will call that out to Flux. Hey, looks like some kind of a droid dismantling unit over here by all these hanging droids on the shelves here.
I'm gonna start walking over that direction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep looking at these tubes.
Same.
I'm gonna run because I want to see where the thing is.
Is that where you are in relation to this unit, though?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I have to get next to Hieronymus first. and then-
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you see it. You see what Hieronymus has seen.
I feel like I have to know, honestly. I'm gonna push past him a little ways and I'm gonna start.
Are you gonna poke it?
I mean, I'm gonna use tools. I'm not just gonna use my hands.
Okay.
Cyrus, Flux is gonna poke something.
Flux, if you launch
I
another
want to know how a
attack on us-
machine works. I'm gonna look at the machine.
Okay. Great.
I want to understand. it.
Okay, instead of looking.
So you get close enough that whatever is still left power-wise in this droid powers on. But it's caught. It can't go anywhere. And it powers on and it's glitching. And that
Poor
is what's
bastard.
happening. And you
Okay.
can kind of make out it saying words, but you can't tell what it is unless you were to get closer.
Gonna grab my stun blade.
Sure.
Kind of like
Flux.
tap it on the chest. Not with the stun blade on. Just like pushing it down, making sure it doesn't get up and suddenly try to maul me.
It's really strung up in there. It's all
So
of
it
these.
couldn't get out if it wanted
It
to.
couldn't get out if it wanted
Alright,
to.
I'll make it closer.
Yeah, absolutely. So you lean closer and you hear the voice go, "Not hollow, not hollow, not hollow, not hollow.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Resist, resist, resist.
So you can understand me right now?
Not hollow, not hollow, not hollow."
Yeah, not really. My guess, if I had to give one, this is one of their failures. Probably someone that wasn't quite compatible. You try to put someone that doesn't want to be in that thing in there, and they're not gonna respond well.
Well, I don't think that's entirely true.
I'm sure it depends on the person.
I guess it depends on how they do it as well.
Yeah. This person is probably having a very bad time. And I honestly...
There's somebody alive in there.
Oh yeah, I think. I mean, it could just be an echo, or just vocal tests that aren't working, but they're saying not hollow and resist. That doesn't sound like something a normal robot would say.
No, I don't. I mean, at least I don't think so. I wouldn't know for sure.
We haven't found any blueprints or anything, right? I want to figure out how these fucking things work before I get in there. I'm not going to start ripping it apart while it's lying there, especially if it's alive.
Put it out of its.
I want to do that, but if I can not kill it, that would be better, right?
Yeah.
Let's find some designs or something, and maybe we can get it working. Hey, look, if we can get it working, it can tell us stuff. That'll be helpful.
Can I roll for another tank?
Yeah. You were yelling across the room with this
Yeah.
conversation. Great. Excellent.
That is a 20.
A
Dirty.
20. Okay. You find a tank. There is somebody in it whose readouts seem normal, not a plasma fang. Like there's nothing identifiable on there. It is just another life form that is alive, but not somebody that you would recognize.
Looking at another tank. I'm
Looking
already
at
over
another
here.
tank.
Yeah.
How close were you to the droid? Was that where you were at?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Great.
That's ominous.
It's fine. It's fine. You're looking at a tank, yeah?
Yeah. That's a 15.
15. Same as Pearl. It's a life form that's alive. No identifiable marks on it that makes you think that you know who it is. But they are just floating in that stasis tank.
Okay.
Well, it appears they're not all plasma fangs. This one here doesn't have any sort of marking.
This one did not either.
I'm gonna turn towards one of the nearest tubes. Is there any like release system to get them out of these things?
Roll me investigation.
24.
Okay. It looks like the controls for it are somewhere else. They could open. You're looking at an empty tank right now. It very clearly has some kind of hinge system, and as you look closer, you see that there are. Let me find my description for it. There are tendrils that attach it to the ceiling. There's 6 of them, and those appear to maybe be some sort of use to come down. But again, there's nothing on the readout in front of you. Is just a readout. There's no computer system. It is relaying information from somewhere else, and the controls themselves would be somewhere else. It is openable. You can tell. If you spent, time with a flame torch, you could get it open. But there's a button to pop it somewhere else.
I'm going to.
Can you look for wires, maybe trace them back or anything?
Well, I was kind of looking up at the ceiling. I'm gonna kind of walk out of this pipe maze,
Sure.
and I'm gonna go towards the center hallway and look on the other wall. Is there like another door leading out of here?
There is. So I did a really good job with my map, but I didn't include everything.
Like doors?
Like doors. Who needs those? So there is what appears to be a locked door on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over that way.
Okay.
Gonna
More tubes, more tubes,
More tubes.
more tubes.
Roll me perception, Flux.
That one was a 7.
That one's a 7. It's an empty tank.
17.
17. Okay, cool. Flux, out of the corner of your eye to the left of you, you notice a area that appears to be kind of a research corner, which was what you were looking for in the first place.
I'm gonna stop. Be like, there's a locked door over here. I found something. I'm gonna walk over that direction.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Pearl's gonna follow him so he doesn't wander off on his own.
Okay, cool.
Poking more shit and starting
You
more.
said it's like over in this direction?
Let me get to the map. It is,
Where I'm at over here?
if I could press things on this map, that would be great.
I'm going to the research station.
Okay, going to the research station, roll me a perception with advantage because you're looking right at it. Same with you, Pearl.
Oh, I
or,
don't get investigation.
And Hieronymus, or whatever, whichever one.
It matters a lot.
Are you touching things or are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm rifling through stuff.
Okay, cool. Investigation,
Yeah,
then
same.
normal.
I got a 12 for perception.
Okay, you'll
Investigation.
love it here.
25.
Okay.
15 investigation for
15.
Hieronymus.
Okay, cool. So this is what you find first. And so what you are looking at is a small desk piled high with written reports next to a very simple computer. And written out is a ton of things. And next to the research desk with the computer is a large flat metal table which is currently manipulated into an upright position. There are several metal plates that line the flattest part of the device, and there are many restraints that appear to be exchangeable quantities. It sits on a mechanized joint which allows it to tilt, and above the device is a small tripod which holds a hollow projector, and embedded into this device is what appears to be the same devices you saw in the lab underneath the ocean that were manipulating the auras. And to the side of that is a small light.
A small light.
Just on its own little stand.
Is it just like a lamp? Can I flip it on?
Yeah.
Flip it on.
It is spotlighting that metal table that is upright, right where somebody's face would be.
Yeah, that's definitely an experiment table. My guess because I'm making a lot of those today. I'm talking to you, by the way. You're the only other person at the table.
Pearl's up
Wow,
there,
fuck
too.
me, I guess.
Pearl,
Are you
you
over there
rolled,
right now?
you rolled
Did you
too
move?
low.
I must not have seen you move. I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
didn't see shit.
No, to be
but-
fair, I can't see you because you're behind a tank right now. So I'm talking to Hieronymus. Yeah, if I had to guess, I mean, that's probably where they do it, right? That's, that's aura manipulation stuff right there.
Yeah, seems like it.
Probably scoop it out of somebody and put it in a robot shell.
I can't imagine I actually recognize anything here. Well, I have no idea.
As far as what you've told me, based off of previous conversations, I'm going to say no. But if you want to roll history, I will let
I
you.
can certainly try. I'm pretty shit at it.
I will let you roll history for it.
Investigating more tubes.
You're investigating more tubes.
More
It's a lot of the same.
tubes. Okay.
If you roll above a 12, there's a person in there. If you roll under a 12, it's empty.
So it's
Okay.
only a 14.
14.
Uh-oh.
I think it feels familiar, but nothing in there you're like,
Probably
I
why
know.
this place gives me the heebie-jeebies so bad.
Deja vu, deja
yeah,
vu.
it very much deja vu.
I'm just like walking through the tubes, like.
Is Pearl next to us right now?
I mean, I'm right near you guys, but
Okay, I'm gonna look around to see if she's near.
yeah, she's just
Um,
like in the tube row, like right behind you.
I'm
just
gonna
like kind of looking
kind
at
of
him.
scooch up next to Hieronymus, which is really weird for Flux. And be like, it says here that the way this process works is that it creates a duplicate of the life form's essence and puts it into a metal shell. It's not a transference, it's a duplication. It's not still you. It's not the same. It's not like you're scooping out your soul. It's like you're photocopying it and placing it into a different husk.
Huh.
I thought they had the answer to eternal life, but it's not that. It's just making a copy of a copy.
Are we done here yet? This room is really unnerving.
I'm still reading. Thank you.
All right, I suppose. Can I look at more tanks?
Yes.
Is the same thing above a 12? It's
Yeah, but here's what I'm gonna say, Pearl. I'm gonna say the corner on the other side.
so
Yep. There's a large white
run.
curtain that I'll give you the
Go
speed for that
sprint.
one. There's a large white curtain that you can peek behind.
Why do you think they placed a curtain in the corner of the room?
What?
I'm peeking.
Okay, you're peeking.
I'm doing a peek.
There is a tank shape under a big white cloth.
Guys,
Yes.
What?
there's something over here. I think it's a tank, but it's covered and it's in the corner for some
Wait. Are you
reason.
sure?
I'm just gonna pull the.
You pull the cloth off. As the white cloth comes fluttering down to the ground, you see a life form with purple skin, 4 arms, and bright white hair floating in the pale green sequester fluid. Her readout reads stasis active 10.5 cycles, temp normal, respiration normal, blood pressure normal, transfer success rate 45%, identification subject number 1.
Pearl's gonna like fucking like drop behind her. Like fuck.
Hers is
But what,
gonna
Pearl?
like try to catch you.
Don't. She's
kinda-
too
I'm
heavy for
I'm
that
look-
shit.
I'm
He has the
looking
gloves.
out.
It's fine. He's fine. He has the
does
gloves.
have the gloves.
True.
It's the gloves of friendship.
Gloves of friendship.
The gloves of Pearl catcher.
Pearl, are you? Pearl, are you?
I'm peeking out over that way. What'd you find?
Yeah, what's over there?
Well.
Is that a...
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Hieronymus a very, very nervous look.
Pearl's gonna kind of like slowly approach it again, and just like really examine
the face, the hair, like every part of her. 'Cause she hasn't seen it in 10 years. You know, just like put one hand against the glass.
Pearl, be careful.
Pearl, are you okay? Well,
I'm fine. I just.
Hieronymus kind of grabs Flux by the sleeve or whatever before he starts walking over that direction, saying, if what you're reading that is true, then you're saying that that could still be her as well as her.
Yeah.
Do you figure in there what it says about this percentage transfer rate there?
I don't have anything about percentage transfer. It just says it's difficult for certain life forms and it's not for others. But there's one really bad thing. If Eurydice is still alive, I don't know how much of her mind is left. They mention here that if they say the mind needs to be pliable or the consciousness will resist. He says he found success in using 702's total nervous system manipulation method. 702 was the rock where I'm from. And when we're talking about total nervous system manipulation, I'm talking about hours or days or months of your entire body feeling like it's on fire. I don't know what's left of Eurydice, but if she's alive, it can't be a lot.
Why do you think this only says 45%? I mean, obviously it worked. I'm
Pearl,
right
don't
here.
touch that
well,
tank.
What do you mean?
Don't touch it.
Oh gosh, I'm just looking.
I mean,
The readouts are just a little odd.
Yeah, they are. Just don't mess with it. We don't know how long she's
All
been in
four
there.
arms in the air. I'm not touching it. I'm not like you.
Just be careful. She could still be alive.
What do you mean? I'm right
It
here.
says her vitals are stable, right? I'm walking over that direction.
yeah, the
I
vitals
suppose the body
stay stable.
could still be going, but it's been 10 years and
Yeah.
she doesn't look any different.
Well, I mean,
No, they put you in stasis.
yeah.
Does that whole aging?
They can.
That's interesting.
They're clever.
Wow, Pearl, you are hot.
Oh,
What?
thank you, Hieronymus.
No, I mean really.
Whole face red. She's like not looking at Hieronymus. She's like, oh my god, this is not. You know, let's just put this back up.
There you go. There you go.
Gonna toss the sheet back up and be like,
Flux
she's
just be
not.
like-
I'm not exactly appropriate right now, anyways. So we're just gonna.
Yeah. Flux is giving you like the most like, what the fuck, man?
Problem solved.
I'm sure that all of this is really interesting, but I am more than done looking at individuals and pods.
Yeah, me
if
too.
We
It's
can
unnerving.
Yeah. So, I guess the big question here is, how close are we to having found what we came here looking for?
Right. I'm sorry.
I honestly
got
forgot what we were
distracted.
looking for.
Yeah,
we're
it's,
trying to wipe the data, right? Make it so that the Zolarians can never use it again.
yeah,
Because nobody should use this.
and try to rescue. And he's gonna look around at all of the pods like,
Yeah, that's gonna be a process. Wait. No, there's a release system. It's just in another room. We have to find it.
Won't
Gonna
it be
shake my head.
dangerous to the bodies if you just open them up?
Well, I need to figure out how to do it first.
All right. So, first of all, we got a couple of different issues here, right? So we got the various bodies. Some of them clearly have not survived this process, and those are the 0% deaders, right?
Yeah.
We got some people whose stats and whatevers are still going, with various success rates listed on there, but we don't know exactly what that corresponds to, varying from at least 45% to 95% as far as what we've seen. There may be others in the spectrum there. And finally, we have these weird jumbo autos along the wall, and we have the various white droids hanging on the racks here. So we kind of need to know what's actually going on here before we start pressing buttons, because
Right.
You're right.
you know. So let's
We'd rather not trigger any traps or security protocols.
I just.
or wake somebody up that we don't necessarily want to have popping around going, hey, where am I? I'm in a giant auto robot or in a droid body right now, right? We got to figure out what's going on first so we know the best way to proceed here.
Right, right.
And not cause more harm
Did you?
than we're doing
Did
already.
you find anything at that table that would help us?
Just some random notes. Flux is a terrible liar. He just looks away.
you know what? No, I'm gonna call. I'm just like, call your bullshit on that one. Yeah.
What'd you roll on your insight, Cyrus?
I rolled a 16.
Oh shit, I rolled a 10.
So, Pearl, was that your natural hair color, or did you do something to get that white?
No, that's natural for
I have the
my
folder tucked under my
species.
arm.
Nice. It looks really, really good. I mean,
And thank you. It grows at such a incredible rate that I couldn't really keep up with it. So it is very long.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on this door.
Okay. Great. Okay.
I'm going over to the door and I'm gonna try to unlock it.
Okay. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm using thieves' tools. 'Cause I have those. Is it like a normal lock or is it like a retinal scanner bullshit? I'm gonna go out and grab a corpse. I'll be back.
pop out of
Where are you
that hole.
going?
I need to grab a corpse.
Going with them.
Right. Okay.
We're not splitting up any like,
Okay.
buddy system for
buddy
fuck's sake.
system. Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'm going out and I'm grabbing one of the
Pearl's
bodies
gonna
that
keep a few
wasn't
steps
burnt.
away from Hieronymus. She's still a little uncomfy. She wasn't ready for
Please
that.
stop talking about my beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
We're gonna find the least immolated corpse.
Sure. You really had to pull that word over on me, didn't you?
Immolated? Because you couldn't say it?
Because I can't say it.
Do you want to give it a shot?
No, I want
Okay.
you to roll whatever you want to roll.
Investigation. That's my favorite roll.
Sure.
Well, it's cocked. 22.
Sure. I know what you're
Just
looking
gonna
for.
pull the helmet off of one of them.
Yeah, there are 3 eyeballs.
Is he like a bigger guy?
Sure.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna wrap a bunch of tentacles around him and just start walking the other way.
Just grab him.
Dragging
Drag
him.
him. All right.
Start walking.
Strength for me,
Just
my
gonna
dude.
watch you
Strength
do
for
this,
me,
like,
my
I-
man.
I'm strength.
Yeah.
Is it athletics at least?
What? No.
No, it's not athletics.
It's a bigger guy you're dragging.
14.
It's gonna take you a fucking hot minute.
Cyrus is
I'm
gonna,
gonna pull him,
grab
like-
the body and throw it over his shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 10 feet, and then I'm like,
Oh, man.
wow, how do you do this all the
Gotta
time?
work on that cardio, kid.
Hey, to be fair, I have athletics proficiency. I was really trying.
Strength training. All right, cool. Yeah, busted on over
Don't
to the
hurt
door.
don't break the eyes. There's already one that's kind of falling out.
I will do my absolute best.
Great.
Cool. Okay. You shoved this dead corpse's face up to the retinal scanner.
Yep. Hold the eye open.
Yeah, out pops
Oh.
a fingerprint scanner. You do that.
It's nice
And
to see you two working together.
Yep.
Right.
It's a really good bonding moment, and we're manipulating a corpse.
We've done worse.
Killed 4 people in one shot today, so yeah.
a little device pops out of the wall, and a little prompt request says, voice activation
Oh, Jesus Christ.
will scan.
Did any of these guys
we know what
scream
they
in
sound
pain when
like?
they when they got set
Voice
on-
activation.
It'd be hilarious if it worked.
If
though.
it works.
Scream of agony recognized.
A couple of them did. Not like you don't know which one was which. You guys were setting them on fucking fire. Are you kidding me?
Well, give it a shot.
Hieronymus is going to try to mimic the vocal patterns of the person that spoke. That one of the voices. If he recognizes this guy as having yelled something, he's going to try to
Yeah.
jump that up. So
Do you have to roll for it?
I can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that I hear speak for at least 1 minute. So I guess that wouldn't work. Yeah, Master of Intrigue, you suck.
I'll let you in on a little secret. It works. Cause that
That was a very convincing
was a,
scream.
was a 1. Just the dice have something to tell me today, and I don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
I'm burning. Oh, this hurts.
Wait. Was the door programmed to recognize screams of agony?
Just a voice thing, probably. Just checking the vocal patterns, you know.
Right, but that's so specific.
That's horrifying.
Ugh.
I mean, it worked, so.
Unnervingly so, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you enter into a room that seems to be kind of like the main control area, and then also, if you look off a little bit further down the room to your right, there is a set of stair rungs that go up.
You said this is the main control room, and there's a bunch of stairs that go up.
Yeah, like put into the stone wall that go up to the surface level.
I should probably check out the control room first and then head
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Let's
'Cause
look
I
around.
can't imagine those stairs go up any place good.
No, it's probably like the torture room or something.
Yeah. Zilliarian base or something.
Yeah, you know how they are. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find like a release system or something like that.
Whoa.
I'm not just gonna pull it. I need to know where it is, or if I need to make one.
All right. While he's looking for a release system, Hieronymus is going to look around for any more kind of documentation on this.
Wait, so are we moving to the next room or no?
You're in the next room,
Okay.
We're in the control room.
which is very close by.
How big is the control room?
Pretty small. Kind of the
advantage.
same size as like that alcove that you
Okay.
came in from.
Yep.
It's the main entrance and exit, and the main controls as well. What are you looking for?
28 on investigation.
Cool. You find the physical printed manual, and you can look through it as much as you want.
There should be an index.
Gonna look
The-
around too.
The
Why did they include the entire phone book in the front half?
The release system is a 20-step system.
I've built furniture that's less complicated than this.
What are you
Just looking around.
just looking around?
Just
What'd you roll?
investigating. I haven't rolled yet. And it was probably nothing. Probably something shiny distracts them.
Why do they have you reference other
10.
parts of the manual?
10.
Yeah. There is a little glass frog on the.
taking that glass frog.
on the control room console.
Damn magpie nature.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Yep.
Hieronymus looking around for not so much the workings of the mechanics, but more of any kind of notes as to what, like where they were transferring them to, what the status is with the auto
Sure.
orbs or the
Yeah.
robots, or
The
any results of the test subjects, any kind of documentation of specifics of those, or any of that.
You find information that the transfer success rate on the readout seems to be if they were to transfer the consciousness back in.
Oh, okay.
So it's the success rate of the reverse, essentially.
Okay.
And there's a lot of like very basic information. Anything that you would find more detailed would have been at the research station, but this is like this subject success, this subject failure. And there is a list of these droid successes have been shipped out to X place, and these ones are still waiting, and that kind of information given to you. And then what was the other thing the auto
autos.
droids? Yeah, they are listed as defense system.
So it looks like the big autos are the defense system. So if you anywhere in there see something about powering those down, that would sure be handy.
Well, apparently you need to read 3 languages to use this stupid manual, so sure. Flipping to another part of it.
Yeah, certainly. With
Is
your
the manual
20,
written in space Chinese?
No, but it's written in French.
because because that's canonical.
Regular friends.
Just regular French. We have had several Frenchmen, and you guys hate them, so yes.
Sorry, Dortian. Sorry.
Oh right, of course. I
We.
forgot.
I can speak Dortian.
Yeah. So with your 28, I will give you that you can find the reference to
Defense systems.
defense systems. The defense systems are individual. Like you have to kind of go up to each one and power it on and off, which is why they tend to stay all on at the same, like in a standby mode.
Does
at
it
the same
seem
time.
like if I walk over to it and I fail to turn it off, it'll immediately try to murder me?
Potentially?
It's like one of those, like, you turn me off in 30 seconds or I will start shooting kind of things?
Yeah.
Cool. Man, if a Zalarian's having a bad day, it's about to get worse.
It's like when you lock up a building and there's a alarm code, and it's like this one
yeah.
only has and you're like, fuck, okay, I gotta like get in, turn the key, okay, cool, I've not touched it
even
anymore.
though you probably have like another minute and a
Yeah,
half.
right, exactly.
You're still panicked the
You're like
whole
panic
time.
mode.
Can I
This one's worse, it does laser beams.
can I go up like the ladder stairs?
Yeah.
thing And see what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Tell me if you
roll-
find anything interesting up there.
Right.
Okay. Roll me a.
What are you gonna have me roll?
Yeah. Well, I mean, investigation. I'm imagining
Okay.
because you're like, peeking your head up through.
That's a 4.
You bonk your head on the the top door.
Just trying to like get it open. You guys are like, damn it. Can I try to open the door then? I
Yeah.
guess second time. Gosh.
Yeah.
8.
8. It like
8.
moves a little bit, but not a ton.
It seems to be a bit stuck.
What? I'm reading. Sorry, there's a lot in this manual.
Oh jeez.
I'm not reading the manual. I'm currently rereading the dossier.
Going to try to slam it open, I guess.
Just like give it a big
Yeah,
old
give it
punch.
an all. It's probably a bad idea, but you know what?
Yeah, sure. You give me a strength if you want.
Burn your dice.
This is a new set of dice. It's a 1.
Oh my god!
Burn 'em.
You
Holy
come
shit,
sliding down the ladder rungs.
Is everything all right in there?
Cyrus, you alright?
Gonna fucking rage and then go after
Oh my
that.
god, this is not that important, but please
No,
go
it's-
on.
Cyrus, sir, what's
It's a
going
principle
Cyrus, what's even
now.
going on? What are you doing?
It's like when you're helping your dad work on the car and he keeps getting pissed, so he's like, "Hold the flashlight steady."
It's a 25.
Okay. What? Okay.
The
Great.
Christmas story when the
Just
nuts all go
literally,
flying
like-
out of the hubcap.
Full on bum rush.
Yeah, you like all the way up the
So you
ladder.
rage climb.
You rage
Literally
climb.
rage
Climb.
climb. Slam it open with
Yeah,
the arm.
great. You find yourself in a Space Wendy's.
What?
I don't have a cool name for it.
Just a straight up like a fast food joint?
A fast food joint.
Is this where in the space window?
Oh, it makes
How
sense. We're
awkward.
underground. I get it.
How weird is this?
that you popped that out of the
Cyrus just
ground?
Bust through the floor.
It makes sense though. We are under the city.
You are under the city.
So there's got to be hidden areas. ways
yeah,
why is there a
nobody looks at
because
you.
no one would think of Zalarian Labs underneath a Wendy's.
I suppose.
I'm gonna get.
You should have called
I
it like
just-
Sneedies or something.
It's Spendy's.
Spendies.
Yep. Not gonna say a word. Does not matter who saw him. He's just gonna.
Yeah, nobody saw you.
Be great if it was a space Denny's.
I heard there's haunted dolls in there. You don't want to go in those.
I hurt myself.
What'd you find up there, Cyrus? Also, did you hurt yourself, Cyrus?
Did not hurt myself, except my pride.
What?
And there's just a space Wendy's.
Is it raining up there?
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
loud.
Sounds like it. Anyways,
But that I guess that could be an exit.
well, that's good to know at least.
All right. So,
I figured
so
out how
what's
to
the
turn
verdict
off-
here?
I figured out how to turn off the defense systems.
All right.
So I can do that. It just is going to be like 10 minutes of really, really tense button pushing. And I know how to release them, but I don't know if I want to do it right away.
So, So there's this bit of business here I found about, it looks like some of the bots that had successful transfers were shipped out.
Oh.
And the percentage listed on the thing would be the projected success rate for transferring a consciousness back in to the body. As far as I can make out from this, because it's not really
Right.
super clear.
Right.
Transfer back in.
Firstly, did it look like that thing I found, the table, the lab table, would be the place to put a person into one and vice versa, take them back out?
No, you would recognize kind of like what it's used for, but it's not like the transfer system itself. Based off of the information you have, you know there needs to be an intermediate processing computer.
Right. To make a copy. Okay, but what do I believe that table's for? Is that more for the breaking process?
Mhm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
I mean, you would recognize this right off the bat.
Oh,
You already
yeah.
recognize 702 as part of it, so, yep.
Well, I think I have all the information I can really get here. I didn't find any extra notes or anything on the process.
Yeah, I share whatever Hieronymus found.
Well, I guess actually, if in the control room, is there like a central computer we can hack into, or we can find like other data files?
There was a little old-fashioned
Yeah,
TRS-80 or something sitting on the desk outside.
yeah, that's the only like computer. The control room inside is just for internal working.
So there's just covering my base. I'm not finding any other notes or any process data. It's mostly just we have empty shells. We know how they do the process. We don't have the specifics. We just know how the general stuff works.
Yeah, and the information. So, are you talking about the information you're finding in the control room, or that you found on the desk?
All around the
Okay.
lab. I'm checking everything because I
Yeah.
don't want to blow this place up. Well, we're not going to blow it up, but
Yeah.
I don't want to destroy this place if there's anything left over. So
Yeah.
I'm looking everywhere. I'm going to do I guess I'll just have Flux do like a last scan.
Yeah.
He's just going to do like a lap around. He's very agitated right now.
Yeah, certainly. The information that you got seems to be the majority of it. You do find additional notes on the research table, but they're in like a shorthand that's like really hard to decipher.
I'll just kind of put him in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Read him later.
You do find like a thesis from the same lead scientist, that is about the duplication process and how the duplication seems to be successful in the way that, wow, it is so loud.
It's raining very loudly.
Yeah.
It's raining
If the
extremely
cameras
loud.
aren't picking this up somehow, holy shit, it's really
Holy
loud.
shit.
so hard.
It's so loud.
And the place is starting to flood. Everybody.
Please don't. That's my X card. So first of all, sorry to Molly because I took my earpiece out so I could fucking hear myself. Okay. So the duplication process is more of like the ability to take everything that was and put it in something else, because that from where it is no longer processes anything.
Right.
So it's
It's
like a-
basically deleting the consciousness in one place and making a duplicate somewhere else.
Yes, and the theory being that when you put it back, everything that happened in that shell can be transferred in, so all of the memories are still there, and it's
Right.
still essentially the
I mean,
same.
isn't that literally what Star Trek transporter technology is?
Yeah, kinda.
It's still a different person. But it's in that weird way where it's kind of the same person. It's like when you teleport, but you destroy your whole body and make a new one somewhere else.
Exactly.
You feel fine, except your original body's probably gone forever and you're probably actually dead. Which is uncomfortable.
Only if you think about it.
Flux is thinking about it.
Flux, are you all right?
I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else we missed.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, 23.
Okay.
Rolled really well.
You hear a soft beeping noise
From where?
from the corner where Eurydice's tank was.
I'm gonna head over that direction.
Pearl would also head that direction.
Well,
Yeah,
I was gonna
Cyrus.
say, I hear that, right?
Yes, you hear it.
Are you guys all like staring at me?
I mean, I was staring at you because I was like, "Are you okay?" And then you started heading towards my
Well,
tank.
because
so
I
I'm
was
like,
about to say, because if Flux heard that, he'd kind of be like, kind of like dip in between some of the tanks to try to make sure that they don't see where I'm going.
Sure, you can do a loop.
Can I roll a stealth?
Yeah, roll a stealth.
Are you trying to be a
Everybody
sneaky
else
bastard?
roll insight.
God damn it.
Hold on, I don't
Is
know
this not just perception versus
Or-
stealth?
Yeah, you're right. Perception.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
perception's better for me.
I actually rolled really well. For once in my goddamn life, 21.
Okay.
9.
17.
So I'm ducking
Whoa.
through them, and I'm sort of gonna try to like sneak in behind the curtain. I'm not moving the curtain. I'm just going behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, with your 21 and with everybody else's lower rolls, then
Where
yeah.
did they go?
What am I hearing?
A beeping noise
Right from where?
from the readout.
All right,
Flux.
I'm looking down at the readout. I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Flux,
anything.
you can't just fucking wander off.
It's
I'm gonna tap my Neuralink, and three fucking
sake.
PM's gonna walk over towards you and just go, and then just stand still.
Why?
okay.
He's holding your hand.
He's holding your hand.
That is incredibly, incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh god. The readout just seems to be glitching. Just
Can I figure out what's wrong?
roll me investigation.
Natural 20, 31.
Natural. Fucking hell. You want to just jump in my brain for a second? So yeah, it seems like everybody poking around has disturbed the power source that was keeping that tank active, and it is having a hard time connecting to the power.
Can I fix that?
Can you fix that?
Yes. There's a lot of wiring around. I'm pretty good with wiring.
There is a lot of wiring around. I don't think you saw where the power was.
Well, I saw where the cables were going.
There are 6 tendrils that attach to the ceiling.
Right.
Yes. None of them seem to be power.
I'm gonna look towards like the base of this thing, and I'm gonna start opening stuff up. I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
It's stealing electricity from Wendy's.
That's true.
That
They
Wendy's
won't
has
need
a
it.
huge carbon footprint for
Yeah.
absolutely no reason.
There's definitely that one guy on the street with the sign who's like, you know, that fucking Wendy's is not eco-friendly.
He used twice as much power as any other building on this.
As any other building. Okay.
Yeah, I'm searching this thing, kind of like frantically.
Sure. Okay, so you're just tearing it apart.
Can we hear that?
I'm trying to be quiet, but it's not very
yeah,
quiet.
can we?
Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah, like as you're.
Tinker, 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 clank, clank.
I'm like
tinker.
pulling off metal plates off the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flux, what
Can
are
we-
you doing
Flux,
over
where
there?
are you?
I'm trying to fix the wires. I'm not responding.
Okay.
Gotta
Great.
look for him
Yeah,
again.
heading towards the noise.
Okay. Cool.
Can I roll a Tinker's check?
Yeah.
So that's a 21
Okay.
20.
to find where it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
10.
Okay. Cool. So Cyrus knows where Flux is.
Absolutely lifting fucking PM up, and we're going.
And you're going. Just like when you like lift
One
a kid on your
arm.
arm.
Literally
Except for
lifting
he's
him
like a
up.
500-pound
He's
kid.
got the gloves,
Gloves.
on.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
I live Pearl, so.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm imagining like Legend of Zelda, just
Yeah.
above the
Like,
head, like the crab's
fine, you wanna
upside down,
hold
the
my
legs are
hand?
moving.
You wanna hold my hand?
that's-
Fine.
Oh, it's so good.
Have to.
Okay. So you
So I rolled a 20.
rolled a 20. You find inside some wires that were corroded, and you figure out that if you like take one from somewhere else and cross it in, it'll repower it in.
All right. Reconnecting it.
You're reconnecting it. Okay. And the tank itself, you hear a sound from way above you of metal unlinking. And this sound we all hear. It goes throughout the lab, and then the same sound echoes as a bunch of other tanks also.
So we can see the other tanks
The 6
uncoupling.
tendrils at the ceiling come off of several of them.
Flux, did you touch something?
Flux, what'd you do?
I didn't do that.
Flux, what the fuck did you do?
What the How did you?
Holding PM.
I'm trying to help her.
What the fuck happened?
I'm looking towards the tank in front of me. Is it like falling over?
It is reaching towards you.
What?
Uh-huh. And that's where I'm going to stop the session.
What?
Because
What?
I have so much more we have to do. I cannot do this for another hour.
Huh?
Yikes.
That's where I'm going to end us tonight.
Fucking touch stuff again.
I didn't do that. That was definitely a trap. I'm just saying. I didn't do shit.
Flux did not do that.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
but we don't know that, so we're blaming him anyway.
Yeah, great. Excellent. Okay. I'm a little sweaty. Okay. Thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Thank you. Thank you to Colorado Brown. Sorry I made you a little nervous. Sorry.
Thanks for this horror today.
Well,
Yeah.
no. You can't blame him for any of that
Oh,
stuff.
you did this.
I did this.
Thank you, Brittany. for
You're
the horror.
welcome.
Thank you for this lighthearted romp through.
You all
Fun
fucking
stuff.
wanted this.
Comedy show.
You killed the comedy show with the fucking train heist, and I'm doing my goddamn best.
And we are so proud of you.
You shut up.
Wow, damn, okay.
Everybody shut your trap. I'm ending the show.
Fine.
Shut it. Music, sound effects, Sirenscape,
finally
Liz.
happened.
Thank you to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. Donate a can so we can keep doing this. I am so done. Get out of here. This stream is over.
Yeah.
Yay.